Hello and welcome to my first Saturn video, first revisited video using the new video converter box. Hopefully there will be better quality sound on this video compared to the other revisited videos, and I probably won't be going back and doing them with kind of revisited audio because essentially these are older videos I've done and I'm doing videos on them games again with obviously better video quality now. I've got a proper capture device. God, struggling to get the words out. So here we're playing a mundane game, Actua Golf. If I counted every golf game in my collection, it would probably make me feel very depressed. So, but yeah, anyway, on to the game. So yeah, the Actua games, not really sure what happened to them. They were quite big in the 32-bit era and then they just sort of disappeared. Right, so I've practiced players one, blah blah blah. So yeah, what have we got? Can we change that? Yeah, using the C button, straight play, match play. Foursome, I like the sound of that. We'll just go match play. I assume that's just like a single sort of match thing. And obviously when you're playing golf games, I've never really noticed a golf game have a difficulty, because yeah, the idea is to just get the ball to the hole in the least amount of strokes, whatever. I do find golf games kind of intriguing, but more as like a mild distraction. I could never really put too many
player one
hours into a golf game. Right, so we can walk the hole. Wow, look at them jerky graphics. Ooh, look, there's a path. Yeah, so that's pretty boring. And we can fly by the hole, whatever that is. Right, so anyway, we shall just play. And as you can see, the graphics are very jerky. I'm using the C button here to set up some stuff. And we've got the little map where we can see the course. Is that going to hit that? There's a bit of a delay before it kind of loads the animation to play the ball, but that's not too shabby, to be honest, for the first stroke of a golf game, and it even gets a round of applause.
Okay, on the fairway.
Okay, my old biscuit. Yeah, this could be, I'm getting kind of tired of saying this, but this was also a PlayStation game, and PC, and this could be one of those games that plays fine and smooth sort of on the...
Will the next shot be as good as the last?
Shut the fuck up, you cunt. Yeah, this could be one of those games that plays absolutely fine on the PlayStation but just kind of sucks on the Saturn. Why does he get 2 shots? Where's my fucking shot? And it takes quite a while for the ball to bounce.
Well, that was magical golf.
Magical.
Balls ended up on the green.
Right, so do I get to actually... No, I bet he gets... Oh, okay. Here we go. Right. So, interesting that you've got no real kind of indicator. Oops. No, I don't want to fuck about with different things because I don't know much about golf. Oops, I didn't mean to shoot! It's not even called shooting, is it? Hitting, what is it called? Stroking the balls. Yeah.
Well, that was an awful shot. A shot that should have been fairly straightforward.
The bird put me off yapping. There's not actually, usually with golf games you get sort of a nice, what what do you call it? A nice, oops, I'll go away. Oh, they want that. What happened to the, there we go. Putter, yeah, we'll go with the putter. Fuck what it's trying to give me. Hey, come on, give me that putter. Yeah, you usually get some nice ambient sounds. All this has got is like a, what sounds like a fucking duck. Doesn't even sound like a bird, it sounds like a duck, like every so often going meh, meh, meh. So that kind of sucks. I want to hear some nice wind. I want to, when I play a golf game, I want to feel like I'm at the seaside. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but it's just what I feel. Go on, slam it. Ooh, ooh, how close was that? Well, I mean, it was quite close until the ball kind of carried on. The ball physics seemed a bit off, like that.
Great effort.
It seemed like really linear, accelerate, like it seemed to
Come to rest on the green.
kind of the ball carry along at a linear speed and then suddenly ramp down and slow right at the last second before it rested. Right, so what do we reckon? I mean, it's giving me, that's pretty hard, that's going to overshoot now I think. Oh, come on, come on! That's the sound is actually quite annoying on this game, to be honest.
Far too much power in that putt.
The commentator's kind of dull as well. Reminds me of like a commentator that they'd have on Channel 5 or something, very low rent. Just get like some random bloke who knows nothing about sport. And they're saying that it's usually Colin Murray on Channel 5. God, I hate that guy. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh, look at that. Went right round the lip
Yeah.
of the hole.
You fucking swing that fucking club around, motherfucker. Right. This is taking the piss now. Oh, a little bit over. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh yeah! Hole in the million. Million fucking
Let's
strokes.
finish this hole with a double bogey.
It's quite interesting that they went for the whole seemingly, yeah, come on, continue, whatever. It's interesting that they went with the kind of 3D graphics. I mean, I don't know how much of the graphics are 3D. Yeah, fucking get on with it then. What's this guy doing? Alright, finally.
And it's down.
Yeah, because usually with something like a golf game, you can make it look really photo realistic because there's only one playable character on screen at one time. So to have kind of shitty, blurry 3D visuals, it's kind of disappointing. I mean, some of the PGA Tour games had, you know, realistic looking characters, and there is another Saturn golf game, I can't remember exactly which one it is. It might be World Cup Golf by US Gold. Well, published by US Gold. That has a really nice digitised golfer in it.
It really was a super long drive.
And if you want to go really photorealistic, it's all about Pebble Beach golf links.
It's nicely on the fairway.
It is. Well, that might be another one. Well, the golf game on the Philips CDI that's basically a photo slideshow. Right, so we're going to absolutely try and hammer this. Ooh. So I'm guessing your first marker as you go up the power gauge is actually for power. I guess we shouldn't really call it power gauge, because the second,
It's in the bunker.
when it comes back down
Fly here.
into the blue area, I'm guessing that's your accuracy. Maybe wrong, but that's how I'm playing it anyway. And like, how do I know where to point my golfer now? Because there's no map, and then I suppose he does pivot now, doesn't he? So There's no point in moaning about that. So I don't really see how I can be hitting it in that direction. Because there's trees. I don't know, we'll hit it anyway. Maybe the hole's closer than it looks.
Well, we're used to seeing a lot better. I wonder what went wrong.
The game's shit, that's what went wrong. It's not offensively bad, to be fair. It's just, it's very dated now, and it doesn't appear to run very well on the Saturn. Come on, get out of the bunker. You fucking schmooch. Oh my god, into
the
another
lack
one.
of concentration.
Comes across that the bunkers are like a fucking swimming pool or something, like the sound effect it gives you when the ball lands in the bunker. And just the way the ball like acts and the little animation, it makes you think, I don't know, maybe makes you think that the bunker's like quicksand.
Safely on the green.
Right, can see the hole now. No flag, no little hole mark or whatever they call them. Flags, probably just call it a flag to be honest. And a bit of a swooping camera just to show you how jerky the graphics really are. We shall continue. Oops. Too much power, not enough accuracy. We might end up in the bunker here. Please no. Please no. Please no. Oh, at least the accuracy worked in our favour and went away from the bunker rather than into it. My balls would be safely in your mouth if you don't shut up. Right, so David Davies, time for a shot. Yeah, it seems like you have to sit here and wait whilst the computer just gets around to its shot when it feels like it. I put golf games in the same sort of category as pool and snooker games. They don't really... The subject matter doesn't really suit a video game because essentially they are kind of video... They're not video games, but the physical games rather than full-on sports that you can simulate in a game. I don't know what I'm on about, but I do, but I don't, but you won't know what I'm on about, basically. So I'm going to shut up. Right. So, is this my shot? No, it's David Davies again. We'll just wait 10 minutes. Look at the texture resolution. I'm assuming that they've got some sort of bespoke, well not necessarily bespoke, but not a normal 3D engine for this game. I'm kind of envisaging, you know, picturing a, what was that?
David Davies.
The old Delta Force games on the PC, like Delta Force 1, 2, whatever. They had this special graphics engine that was more processor intensive than GPU. It's like a fucking processor shader thing or something, and that was to do with the terrain, and it gave kind of a similar effect to this graphics engine, except nowhere near as shit looking. It had a much higher texture resolution.
Beautifully placed ball.
Why I'm talking about Delta Force games when I'm playing fucking Actua soccer,
come to rest nicely on
golf
the fairway.
even. Getting the wrong sport now. Getting that shit mixed up. Right. Chirp of a bird and we're good to go. So is that the hole over there? Yes it is. So you can see the hole a mile off. Yeah, we can see bugger all else really. Smash it! Over them bunkers. Gotta clear them bunkers. Oh, come
We
on,
don't
what's
see
that? It's a
drives
path.
often of that calibre.
God damn, who put a fucking walk in the middle of a golf course?
Ball's on the fairway.
Balls in your mum's airway. Right. Oh.
That's what happens if a shot is hurried and not thought.
One thing for me that kind of
All the places for the ball to land, I bet they would have
defined
landed
one of the defining things of the 32-bit era is every time it loads something, you can hear the disc with the one speed CD-ROM drives or whatever they are. You hear the disc giving that kind of metallic sound constantly. Right. So anyway, and yeah, basically when there's the pause, I hear the and then the golfer takes the shot. I'm not sure why there's such a fucking delay. It's not like the game's visually stunning.
Oh, that's cruel. Could have ended up much better.
Yeah, very nice. I just hate to think how long it would have. We're on hole 3. And what's that taken me? Nearly 20 minutes to finish hole 3.
It was a good attempt.
At that rate,
Balls come to
6
rest on
times. We're talking 2 hours to finish one game at this rate. So obviously I won't be doing the full 18 holes in this video. I might end it at the end of this hole, to be honest, because the video's about the length I want it to be now anyway. So
That shot was so sweetly struck.
no need to continue.
Balls ended up on the
I
green.
think we've seen enough of this one, as much as we need to see. And we're gonna go for it now. Cannot miss, surely. It might go past though if it doesn't go though. Please go in the hole. Please, please. Yes, there we go. So that is Actua Golf for the Sega Saturn.
Player 1.
I wouldn't really
With
recommend
a
picking
birdie.
it up if you're struggling for space, but it costs peanuts. You're probably talking a couple of quid for it. Mine's in pretty decent condition for a couple of quid. And it's another game in the Saturn library, and I think there's about 290 games. So yeah, it's a mediocre addition to a system that's really worth collecting for, in my opinion.